In this lesson, we are going to learn how to subtract using number bonds. So remember, number bonds is basically when we write a number into smaller numbers, because we know when we have two small numbers, we add them together, we have a larger number. So in this case, let me show you. And then we are going to look at other strategy, how to subtract number. In this case, we have 27 minus 9. So notice how we have 7 right here. 7 is smaller than 9, so you cannot subtract it directly. But we have 27. So what we can do is this. If I were to write a number bond for this, I can say that this is right here actually 10 plus 17. Because 10 plus 17 give us what? Well, that in this case is 27. So notice how I just rewrite it. Now, what if I just look at this 10 right here, right? I know I have 10 already. But 17, what is 17 minus 9? That's pretty easy. That is 8. So 17 minus 9 equal to 8. Notice how I do this mentally in my head, okay? And what is 8 plus 10? That turned out equal to 18. So 27 minus 9 is actually equal to 18. Notice how I do this in my head mentally. But what if we don't like to do it in your head or in your mind? We can actually do this by basically follow this basic step. First, we write out the number 27, and we are going to write them going top to bottom minus 9. And notice this is the place values of ones right here, right? And we're going to line up the place values. So 9 is right here. And we are going to subtract this because 7 is less than 9. So we have to borrow. So how does that work? Well, the way it works, we basically rewrite it. So now this becomes a 1 right here, okay? And this becomes 17. So notice how I borrow from the tens place, remember. And we borrow from the tens place, now we have 17. Just the same concept, 10 plus 17. So what is 17 minus 9? That is 8. In this case, what's 1 minus 0? Because we don't have any tens right here. So that is 1. Our answer is 18. Let's try another practice problem. In this case, we have 17 minus 8 again. What we have here, of course, we don't need to borrow. 17 minus 8 is 17. But what can I do? Of course, I have 10 and 7, right? What if I don't want to subtract from 7? I want to do this. I want to take this right here. What is 10 minus 8? That's easy, right? 10 minus 8 is 2. Now we have 2 plus 7. What's 2 plus 7? Give us 9. So that's the beauty of breaking number into parts, using the term number bonds, okay? So that's the basic concept of number bond. Now, again, the same thing. If you don't want to borrow and break the number into part, minus 8. The same thing. We borrow it, and this becomes 17. Same thing. 17 minus 8 equal to 9. Now, let's look at this big number. This becomes more interesting, okay? So we have 92 minus 4. So 92, what can we think of 92? Well, that's easy, right? Of course, this can be 90 plus 2, but that is too small. It's still too small than 4, right? 2 is less than 4. So now, what if this is 80 plus 12? Still equal to 92, right? Now, what can we do with 12 minus 4? Well, 12 minus 4, that's pretty easy math, right? That 12 minus 4 is 8. Now we have 8 and 80. What's that going to equal to? 80 plus 8 equal to 88. Isn't that nice when we apply number bonds and break the larger number into a smaller part? The same thing if we want to line up 92 minus 4. We borrow this become 8. This become 12. 12 minus 4, that gives us 8. And then 8 minus 0 gives us 8, 88. Now, let's do the last one. We have 12 minus 5. So we can break this. I know that 10. So 12 can be broken down to 10 plus 2. And what is 10 minus 5? That's 5, right? And what's 5 plus 2? That's 7. There you go. Isn't that easy? So by breaking larger number into a smaller part that we can work with, we can now do the math in our head real easily. And if you don't like, you just write it down. 12 minus 5. Borrow. This becomes 0. That's become 12. And there you go. 7. So either way, it works. Okay? Now let's go back and check for our answer. In this case, what do we have? We have 18 here, okay, and we have 9 here, and we have 88 here, and we have 7 here, and check your answer. And there you go. And if you would like to practice more problems, click onto the link below. And remember, if you like this video, share with other people, or especially your teacher and your classmate, to help them out with finding the difference using number bond. And always remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't done so. We'll see you next time.